Uh, hey, I'm here to talk about plants, and why I love eating salad. I like to eat salad because it reminds me of when I used to help my grandmother, on their farm, her and my grandfather's farm. We would always check crops, when I'd go over there, and in the evening we'd take all the stuff that we had picked and whatnot and make a big old salad, or she would make a big old salad, and I'd help out here and there. Of course, I was real young, and with we'd put all the vegetables in there, all the greens we'd picked, and make this big old salad. And I remember just like being so proud of putting it on the table, uh, you know, kind of like buffet, not buffet style, but like pick off table type of dinner. I'd be so proud that like had helped with that. She would also make lemonade that when I'd go over there, especially in the summer, um, that she would get the lemons from the lemon trees that I believe her and my grandfather had planted when they bought the property for the farm when they were young. I think it was like the first week or first month that they moved in, and so that was always kind of like a cool story. I remember growing up was always just like, oh, it's just like these are their trees. Um, and anyways, that's why I love eating salad. That's a good memory for me with plants. Um, Another thing about plants always brings, you know, I like to think about is about 3 years ago, I moved with my family. We moved to a new home about 40 minutes away from my old home in Tennessee. Not too far, kind of the same greater area, but uh, like I said, a little bit of distance. And before we moved, or the old house that we lived in, um, had a big backyard, and it was in the neighborhood, but it had a big backyard. And um, about, I would say about 3 years before we moved, my sister and my dad built, my oldest sister and my dad built this huge greenhouse in the backyard, because my sister, like her junior, senior year of college, got obsessed with like farm to table concept, of planting your own food, and then what you have, you pick crop, and then put that on the table and eat, and which was awesome. It was great, and anyways, she fell in love with that, and it was fun, playing that and seeing them grow, and her loving that, and she grew all kind of herbal plants and little vegetable bushes here and there, and had like some large stalks. It was cool around it. It was really cool. And once we moved, she had moved way before then. She got married, and when her and her husband bought a new house, she had transported that same greenhouse on a big trailer, which it actually got damaged in a storm. But she had now a smaller one. But they transported that big one to their house that they had bought together. And anyways, it was cool. It was always cool going over to the old house and seeing it. But that's my experience with plants.